Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with me. Today I'm going to be sharing a pocket page, a Christmas pocket page decoration. I actually have 4 here, and the reason I have 4 is because I wanted to do a few extras. So this is a Christmas craft swap with Susan. And when we contacted each other, we agreed that we were going to do like a pocket page letter. You know, pocket pages, letters have like a bunch of die cuts and supplies and washi tape that you could tuck in. So it's like a pocket page with filled in with a bunch of little gifts that you could swap with the person. But the only difference is that I wanted, once all the supplies are taken out, I wanted us to be able to use the pocket page as a decoration for our December daily albums, or maybe not a December daily, but just like our Christmas albums overall. So she told me she was doing a 6x8, and I was like, great, because I have these assortment of pocket pages. My favorite to do is the 2x2, you guys. You get 12 squares, and of course 2x2 if you do front and back, then that's like 24 spots. And these are my favorite because I love tucking in and coming up with different ideas on how to fill them up and things like that. So this is going to be my main focus, and then I'm going to probably decorate these off camera. This is a 2 3x4 and then 1 4x6. This one is like 4x4, and then you get, I don't know if you guys can see, but you get the 4 2x2s on the side right here. And then this one is just 4 3x4s. So I'm excited to play with this. I know I don't have any specific collection to use, you guys. I literally pulled, so the colors that she is doing for her December this year are reds, greens, blacks, and browns, I believe. And so I pulled everything that I have. Some of the embellishments I'm gonna be doing myself, and some of this stuff is honestly, I just followed her guidance and I pulled from different collections some of the colors that she had said that I think would go great with her color scheme. I plan to use, I literally went through my scrap drawers, you guys. These are leftovers from the Felicity Jane kits that I, save and recycle from my kits that I get. And then this is all my scraps from previous collections. This is not even Christmas related, but I thought that I could use the polka dots there, and then basically all my scraps. I think these are great for Christmas. And then these are all just scraps, you guys. As you can see, some of them are kind of like in the same. So that's for my scraps. And then for a few of the paper that I'm going to be using is from Christmas, and this is by Carta Bella. And these are just old collections that I've had in the past, and I thought that it would go perfect with her theme. Again, this is Carta Bella, so this is Christmas, and it's an older collection. And of course they have front and back, you guys, as you can see that. See, so I'll be using this to help out fill in the spaces. Look at that snowy wood color. I think that would be perfect for her. And then just some more. And yes, you guys, this was all left over from like last year. I'm thinking that I'm gonna send her whatever I have left. And then how easy are these, look, to just cut out and add to the pocket pages. So I'm excited to play with it. Here's the 4x4s. So like I said, some of the embellishments I'm gonna do myself, and some of them, I don't know. I'll just see what I have in my stash here. So I'm gonna start decorating the 2x2 and I'll work on the other ones off camera. I'm gonna put you guys on speed mode because you guys know that although these are my favorite, it doesn't come easy, and I do have to look for supplies. I do have a die that I got for her, and so I gotta, you know what I mean? Like, just think of ways that I could fill in all the pocket pages. So I automatically know that one of them is going to be filled with sequin, because I always do that for my pocket pages. I like to add a sequin pocket here, or like a shaker section. I also have that charm that I'm gonna hang like right here. I'm probably gonna figure out a way where I can kind of put them all together and then just have this hang. And of course she could take it apart and use them from her binder as she like. So let me go ahead, you guys, and get this stuff organized, because like I said, I need to figure out my supplies first and then start filling it up, cutting my paper, and you guys will see that in speed mode. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, you guys, so I think this is a genius idea. So one of the things that I'm gonna fill up, and I just got this, I wasn't thinking about this at all, but while I was cutting the paper and preparing it, I saw that I had this 12 by 12 paper, and I was like, oh my gosh, how great would it be if these little tags fit inside the pocket, and I could stack them up in here, and this is gonna be a craft gift. So basically just cut all the tags, punch the holes, and then in another square I could put like a roll of like that brown twine that you guys saw me use earlier. I have it right here because I just did the advent calendar. But what if I just do like a bunch of this and like stick it in another square, and then those are the supplies. But the thing is, I have to figure out a background, maybe a pretty paper that I can just decorate with. But this is like things that she could use, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like little gifts, but decoration as well. So I was like, what a genius idea. And so I'm going through here, and I am trying to figure out which tags are like pretty that I want her to have, and then I'm just gonna make a bunch and stick them in like one of these pockets, maybe on this side, and figure out the decoration for this square so that when she removes the tags, then she still has a decorative piece in here. But I just thought it was super easy. How cool is that? So I am just gonna sit here and continue to cut out the pretty tags, punch the holes, maybe try to edge them a little bit with some ink to make them look a little bit more refined. Hey guys, I am still working on this pocket page. I just look, it's the next day. It's super late, like almost midnight the following day. So it's been taking me such a long time to finish these pocket pages projects. And I am going to be continue to work them on off camera. Let me show you what I've done so far. So I'm still working on this 2x2 page. Here's my other pages. So this is the 4x4. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit. Okay, so here's the 2 4x4, and then you get 4 2x2s. So it's gonna go like this, okay, like a book. Let me just move this. So it's gonna go like this, and then you flip it over, and this is the page that's next. And then you flip it, and here's the back side of that. Very pretty. And then this is the 4 3x4 pages here, and then that's the back of that. And then this is my last page, and that's the back of that. Now the thing that's taken the longest, guys, is such a small detail, but I sewed around every single paper by hand. See the small gold trim around every single paper? Some of the paper is from the same collection, but some of it is not. And I wanted to find something to unify them together. And I thought that the simple sewing of the thread was gonna make a difference. And this is the thread that I used. It's just like gold, but it's very elasticy. I don't know how to explain that. Here is this page right here. Now I am gonna leave some spaces blank because I want her to put pictures in here. So not everything has supplies or decoration. Again, she is using this for her December album, so I want her to have space where she could put her pictures. But here is a prime example, you guys. So this page right here, I have a lot of these little chipboard Santas, and when you pull the card, here's the decoration. But then I've added double-sided tape that you could separate, and I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, it doesn't damage the pocket page. As you can see, there's nothing there. And then I added some in between here as well, and you just have to be a little bit gentle, pull them apart, and it doesn't damage the Santas. So she has two spares that she could use for either to stock up on her supplies, or you know, just to make tags with them or keep a messy ephemera. I don't know, but I thought that that was a neat idea. So when she removes the two extras, then she still has that one decorated for her pages. So that's that. This one I haven't really done much decoration just yet. Just added this little birdie, which is opposite of this one. So this one's sitting on a branch, and this one looks like it's about to has a leaf in the back of it. I was gonna say it looks like it's gonna fly out, but it's not really. So that's what I done so far. The longest job you guys I've ever done is I sewed every single piece of paper here. It's taken me like all day all day and then some change, and I feel like if I add more paper here, I still have to sew that. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an update because I'm sure this video is going to be a little bit choppy, but that's because I don't want you guys sitting here forever, and I don't know how long this is going to take me. The next thing that I wanted to show you is I'm going to fill these little pocket with these little, honestly I don't even know what to call them. They are like an enamel dot, but hold on, let me see, because I got them from Felicity Jane, and I have some of the spares here because they did not fit with the colors theme that she was going for. So they're from the Holly collection, and they're called epoxy stickers. They're very flat. They almost look like enamel, like bigger enamel dots, but they're thinner. So hopefully that makes sense. These I decided to keep because they don't really go with her theme of like reds and blacks and greens. And so I pulled a little bit out. As you can see, this is what I've done. So basically I took two, right? Like I have these right here. And I don't know if you notice, I cut the plastic that they come with. I cut it in a circle so that, you see that? So that they're durable for her and she could use them however she wants to. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking my double-sided tape and I'm just cutting, like, look, that much of a space, putting it in the center, removing it, and then gluing the other one right in the back. And when she's ready to use it, she just has to remove it from that plastic, and it's not gonna damage anything. And then I'm using these, let me make sure I kind of sort them out in color, like that, like that. So I'm using these to fill one of these pockets, and that's a couple more of supplies that I could add for her. like that. Does that make sense? And look at the back. It looks pretty from both sides. So I have a few over here. I kind of have my stack of Ephraima that I'm working with over here and things that I want to add for her. And so I just wanted to show you guys that. I gotta find the other one for this one. But I just wanted to give you that hint of using them back to back like that so that both sides can look pretty in the pocket letter. So anyway, so I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna continue to keep working on this, you guys, and I will see you probably when all of this is finally completed. So I'll see you soon. Okay guys, I am going to close out the pocket letter video because this is day 3. It has taken forever for me to get this done, and I just want you to pay attention to every single detail. It was really important to me, so I took my time, and I think it's one of my best projects. I hope that she likes it. So I have this paper here because I was gonna put it like this so you guys can see, but let's start off by showing you the charm. So because we were supposed to do a pocket exchange, but I decided to be extra, I added a few of these other spares that I had. I put them in a really small metal ring right here to secure them. And to that, I added the charm that you guys have seen me flipping through. And then I added this little gem that I've had, this little token from Tim Holtz. It just says holiday. And then a little chunk of bells that were supposed to be earrings, but you guys know that I like to turn jewelry into charms. So that's what this looks like. I think it's very much the colors that she was going for, and so that's what that looks. Of course, she can remove it and add it to her book or leave it. It's up to her. She can separate the pieces. It's completely, everything in my projects you can definitely remove and use your own way. So let's get to the, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and get into the pocket page. So at the very top right here, I decided to create 2 shakers. Let me bring you up close so that you guys can see the colors there. Some red, some white, and some greens. And then because this is a pocket letter, I thought that it would be neat to say Dear Santa, as if she's writing the letter to Santa. Does that make sense? Because remember guys that this is for her December album. So for us, it's a pocket letter exchange, but when she puts it in her binder, it's a letter for Dear Santa, you know what I mean, or something. I don't know. That's kind of like the thought that I had behind that. So these are puffy stickers from Felicity Jane, and I told you guys this before. Felicity Jane's puffy stickers are very forgivable. So if she wants to remove this, she can definitely remove them. They're not gonna get damaged, and it's not gonna ruin the plastic. So I just love the way that that turned out. Over here, I just have a little small calendar for December, and then just some any empty space that you guys see, that's the space for the photo or photos that she may add, or maybe more decorations, however she wants to turn this into. I mean, it's for her album, so I just kind of gave her the options. So any space that you see right now, that's like a picture for me, picture space. So anyways, just like I showed you guys these at the bottom right here, where you adhere them back to back, I did the same thing with these bows and these stars. So you could see it when it flips, because there's actually 2 back to back with just a little bit of glue where she can separate them and use them for other projects or whatnot. So that's these 6 little squares right here at the top that you guys see, and then at the bottom 6 right here, I ended up adding that little snow die, snowflake die. It's on the outside, so she could definitely lift it. The double-sided tape is not going to damage the plastic, and so she has that extra space to decorate or to just leave it. I think sometimes the paper is so pretty that you can honestly just leave it as it is and make it like a decoration paper with nothing else. So right now the tape is still there, but let me show you how this tape, it's from scrapbook.com. You just have to gently, I mean, don't be like a beast about it. Just, you don't even have to use your nail, just use your thumb, rub it backwards, and there you go. And look, there's no damage to your plastic, and it holds whatever it is that you're tying to. So I'm gonna add a little bit more because obviously I just had to show you guys. And then you guys know that I do this with my fingers because the oil in your finger helps it not be as sticky. So just gonna do that a few times and then put it back. So that's her little gift there. And then just added a little piece of washi tape. This is from Simple Story. No, I'm sorry, from Carpet DM. And it's this one right here. I'm running out of it, but it's so gorgeous. And that's what it looks like. So I added a few of that. Then this is just an empty spot right here. Again, for maybe a picture later on. Here, I wanted to add tags so that she could use them for gifts for people whenever she's gifting things away. It's a quick tag that's already pre-made. But if I added the whole stack, which I made her like 6, let me see, where did I put them? I made her like 6 or 7. I put the rest right here. It was gonna be too thick and it was gonna damage the plastic, like make it, you know, like bulky on the inside, and I felt like it was gonna stretch the plastic, so I decided to only put 2. I made these to look realistic, so this one already came with the washi tape and a staple that was basically an image, and I was like, no, let's make it real. So I added a piece of washi tape right here. Let me show you what I was talking about. You see how the image already came with like a fake washi and then a fake staple? I was like, no, let's make it real and do the same thing. So I added that washi tape and then a real staple to that. And then the back is just a simple tree. So once she pulls these tags out to give them away, then this little piece is decorated with the Christmas tree. So I put that there. Let me just tuck it in. I like for, hold on, I want the tags to be just right dress so that when I slide them, you could still see the gold of the green paper around it. So that's that. And then these are the extras that I had prepared for her. I just don't know where to add them, so I kind of have them on the side right now. And then this little guy right here is an actual gift. I'm not going to open it, but I'm going to explain it and hopefully it makes sense. This is an actual envelope that I made with my We Are Memory Keepers pocket punch, and it's the smallest pocket that they have. I think it was, I don't know, I think it's not even 2, yeah, 175, 1 3/4 by 1.5. That's how small this is. And I wrapped it in a gift because this is actually a gift. Inside, well, I'll come back to that in a second. You guys have seen these. I talked about these. These are just some epoxy stickers. So when you flip the page, this is what the back of it looks like. Okay, and here is the extra thread for those tags that I told you that I was gonna, because this one only has 1 piece of thread for the 2 tags here, and then these ones are all tied with 1. So I wanted to give her extra so that she could have some of the same thread for the other tags. And so this one just has that with a little sticker, puffy sticker that just says joy, and then this is the back of the sequin pockets right there. Again, you guys saw these are the back-to-back, empty space for a picture, and then just a little wooden glittery deer there. And then, hold on, my stars are wanting to come out of place. And then at the bottom, you have the spaces here. Let me zoom you guys in. Just a space here, and then the back of that washi tape, a little decoration here, which is December 25th, the back of those epoxy stickers, and then the gift. So I put a little thing that says gifts because I want her to remind her to open it. So basically what I did is I took the sticker pack that I ordered from Felicity Jane. I thought I had it here. Give me 1 second to find it. These are from the Holly collection, and they're all Christmas sentiments. So what I did is I cut the sheet, and then I cut, you see how they have the crease? I cut the individual sentiments, and I basically put them inside this little envelope. So she has a lot of Christmas words that she could use throughout her December daily inside this pocket. I thought that I could just stick them inside the plastic, but then I didn't like how you could see it through the back. I'd like things to be pretty from the front and the back, and so I thought that this would be the best solution. So that's what I did with that. It's filled with a lot of stickers that are like Christmas sentiments and whatnot. And so that's inside there. And then when you flip, let me take the charm out for a second, because I know when I flip the pages, it's gonna be rattling everywhere. Okay, and I only put one ring on the top one, not the bottom one. So when you open it, you flip like this, and this is the second page. And for here, just her to check off, you know, the things that she does, a little bit of decoration in a photo picture here. I decided to put a little bit of decoration on the other squares because she has plenty of pictures on these, you know, 1, 2, 3, and 4 once she removes that thread. So that's why I kept them like that. But that's what that looks like. And then you flip it, and this is what the other pocket pages look like. Just added a little additional decoration here, journaling space, and then picture space. And then you flip it, and then here I kept it very simple. You guys have seen I talked about the Santa. When she removes the spare Santas that are on the top of the plastic, she will be left with this little one that says Santa as a decoration for this pocket. So I just love that idea. And then for here, I just added an additional bowl of the same ones that are over here. So just stapled that to that so that she could use it as a tab and pull like that. And of course, those spare Santas right here. And then for the additional decoration is just a chipboard that I made a little bit thinner because it was too puffy for my liking. And so I just removed the backing, peeled some of that off, and then left a little bit, and that's the decoration there. And then for the back page, I left it very simple again for pictures. And that is my pocket page, you guys. I am going to add the charm back in here. I am going to figure out where to put these little tags, maybe just gift them like that. And then the last piece that I made is this little 3x4 postcard that honestly I thought that maybe if she wanted to, she could slide into one of these and stick my letter, because this is a pocket letter exchange, and I figured that I could put my letter in here. That's why it's a pocket, and then I could slide it in here. But I decided against it because I wanted to really add that flower, and I honestly didn't want to damage the plastic. So I think that my letter is just going to be on the outside, and maybe she could add it to something else. For the back of it, I just used some of those chipboard snowflakes that I got from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And so I just cut them in different shapes so that I could glue it to the back. I thought it looked pretty just like that. And so that is going to be my project, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching. I know this video is a little bit choppy because honestly it took me 3 days to think of every little piece, you guys. Well, that is going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching. I'm sorry that the video was a little bit choppy. It's just that it honestly took me like 3 days to get this done. I was just trying to think of everything, and I hope that you guys love the idea. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.